Just about set for game number 5 here at the Pope's Invitational. I'm Ed Rowley. With me today, my brother Scott, and producing with a very bright light in our face, Gary Whipperman. We're just about set for tip.
Game number 5.
Game number 5, long day.
Some good games. Here we go.
Costa takes the opening tip, crosses the timeline. PIUS comes in tied for first in the Woodland West. Coming off a big victory last night over Pewaukee. Shot off the mark, Dominican rebounds. Victoria Okoro with that rebound. Top of the key, the double stack. Coach Schramka's offense, the double stack, swing weak side, then come off that double stack again.
The double stack sounds really good right now, by the way.
Doesn't it?
Do they have those at the concession stand?
Well, you can make your own probably. Ticket. Turnover. This is a PIUS team we have seen a couple different times on the W7 network. And it's a team that's starting to put things together. 13-2. You sound like Darth Vader with that mask on and that microphone. Yeah, it's really something.
PIUS with some spacing issues early on. They've been on
Dominican in the 2-3.
Maybe that's why. Maybe they weren't ready for the zone.
Maya Moore,
planning for it.
Newest member of the 1,000-point club. Wozniak cut off baseline, swinging it. Kostuk, she's going to get everybody settled, as Tori is known to do. Skip, 3, deep. Got it! Kaylee Wozniak.
She gets hot, watch out.
Gotta love the way Kostuk just, all right, everybody get to their spots. Let me dribble over here, kick it over. I mean, she's been in Scott's system for 4 years now. She knows what's going on. She knows where everybody's supposed to be and how they're supposed to do it.
She sure does.
This is a Dominican team in the Metro Classic, 9-6 on the season. They average scoring 44 points a game. So this is a team that's going to be slow and methodical on offense, really focus on their defense.
Good job by Moore on that possession, jumping the passing lane, knocking it out of bounds. Got pressure up top.
Talked to Coach Herrick earlier today. He's really happy with the way the girls have come around.
There's the
said last year was just ugly, too hard to do anything with COVID. But really likes the way this group's come together. Kostuk, shot fake, nothing there. Drop pass.
Good pass.
Left hand, no good. Maya Moore is going to collect her first foul. Yeah, she went up and that's just a size issue. She just went up and to snag that rebound and bodies went flying. She didn't do anything egregious. Just can't do that.
You know, this could really be one of Coach Herrick's best years coaching. I mean, putting this team together the way he has. I mean, he lost kids last year. Wizek is new coming in. Wozniak played a little bit of a role last year. Maya Moore still needs to get hers, but he's really done a masterful job at getting these kids to play together as a group. Renee Ganser has played extremely
really
well this year.
Yeah. From a role player through, like, they count on her. 3 on the way, off.
And your point about Kostic is exactly right. I mean, she's the floor general. Scott trusts her. I mean, I watched him in pregame, and it was just him and Tori just talking back and forth about what they were going to do. I mean, she's the leader on this team.
And a small roster.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like they have nine players, which
they got a few more than that. Looks like,
or at least
10.
listed 9. Maybe they brought some people up.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, you could be right.
Here.
You're right. Now that you say that, and that was an issue last year when we got them.
It was.
At Brookfield Central, and they get to go play Germantown and Arrowhead with 7 players. Backdoor cutter and layup, good. Great cut and finish. 21, Alicia Burgos.
And 9 may sound like a lot of players, but I mean, you gotta think there's some that don't see the court too often, and you run into foul trouble, and suddenly you're putting people in positions they're not used to being in.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that.
Kostic left alone. She'll let it fly. Rolls off. Maya Moore, offensive rebound, put back, foul, and good.
Big move.
Okay, who's doing these fancy transitions, twist transitions?
I don't know who did that. I thought that was great. I thought it was you.
It is not great. It is
Oh,
weak.
that must have been previous producer Sarah.
Come on, Sarah. This isn't 1991. 5-2.
Can you add?
Nope.
Nebraska math.
I need to take my shoes off.
Shot off. 5-2 early on. 3.5 minutes in.
Scott, I got to tell you, I was listening to you guys on the way over to Wanakee this afternoon. I mean, you sound really, really good. I mean, really good. You really dressed this organization up. Appreciate you being here.
I hope you're being sincere.
I am.
I'm thrilled to get the invite. I really enjoy doing this. The first game I got in and was sitting here dumbfounded, thinking I don't know any of these players, their numbers, anything, and so. Found my groove as the day went on, but I have a blast, and I appreciate you guys asking.
Yeah, I really enjoyed just the breakdown on Harper and just, how she was being used and how they were defending her. I mean, I honestly, and again, I'm being sincere, I mean, I learned a lot just listening to that, so it was really good commentary.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's been fun. It's been a great day.
And, you come in and you get the best game ever in W7 history that we've ever broadcasted. That was the greatest game we've ever done, and you get it right out of the gate. I've been doing 150 games a year.
The 3 overtime game?
Yeah, that was unreal.
That was fun.
That's
that
what when I talked to Shay and Annika, I couldn't remember a triple overtime game for us.
We've never had a double overtime game.
Unbelievable. And they had no rights winning that game. We still amazed that they came back to win that game, but what a game. You get a chance, go back and watch it.
It's a signature win for Coach Saxon. It really has to be.
You're right. You're exactly right. He's been battling.
Yeah, it's a signature win for him.
And we started to see it 2 years ago. We saw it, and that's going to be offensive. Yeah, she set up really well.
That's 2 on Maya Moore.
That didn't take long.
Now, but Saxton, the last 2 years against Germantown, they've knocked them out. 2 years ago, we saw it's like, well, maybe they lost by 45.
That's right.
It wasn't a game, but they were working. And then last year, it was a little different. It was a 20-point victory. But that's a team that went on to win state, and it was like it wasn't a 20-point victory, a true fashion. Great pass and finish. Second time today for Victoria Okoro.
That's just
dropping dimes.
Look. That's great court vision.
6-5 our score early on. This is game number 5 here at the Pope's Invitational. If you are from Dominican and watching this for the first time, what is this W7? We live stream girls sports events, and only when Coach Dan Carey of PIUS asks us to come do this event do we do boys events. But here we are doing both boys and girls games today, and there they are announcing us. We live stream girls sports. Go to info@Productions W7 if you want more information. We live stream girls sports. We're going to do close to 150 games this year. And we had our most epic W7 Classic to start this tournament. So
we'll be re-airing that game soon.
And follow them on social media. That's how the word gets spread around. Instagram, Twitter.
We cracked the 10K mark.
Yes, we did yesterday.
That's why I saw that. Let's get 20, right?
Yep, absolutely, Scott. You're right on.
MySpace. I mean, whatever works.
MySpace. Friendster.
Steal, layup off the mark. Kind of a sloppy possession there for PIUS. 6-5 our score.
Kind of a sloppy start to the game in general.
Seems like all the games have really been that way, except for that 20-4 burst that Hamilton came out. Just embarrassing New Berlin West to start that last game.
You know what's funny? Also, in almost 5 years of doing games, I've never seen a female player get a technical foul ever. We've never done a game where a female got a technical foul. Oh. And I watched one boys game, and the kid gets a technical foul and fouls out of the game on a technical.
Well, KK got to take it technical the game before that.
Come on.
Yeah.
KK got teed up.
KK got teed up today?
Yes, the game beforehand.
Oh, for heaven's sake. KK.
Might have been a quick whistle. I mean, she was angry, but it's a judgment call.
Right. Oh, great baseline pass and feed. Maya Moore is going to go right back to the line.
And not to defend KK, but I'm going to defend KK. I mean, she's got a target on her back. Everybody knows that. Everybody thinks, oh, she's the big UConn kid, you know. But I mean, she's just not that way. That's not how she is.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, I haven't seen her play before. I obviously this is the first time that I've had a chance to see it. But it was, and we talked about this, is her quickness, and just like she just gets to the spots quicker than everybody, or faster than everybody. And I think that's sometimes she ends up drawing fouls. That, or at least the game that we watch, where it was just she was quicker, better, bigger than everybody else on the court.
Maya Moore hits 1 out of 2. We're tied up at 6.
Well, your clock's holding better than mine. Mine kept drifting the whole game.
Oh, it's been drifting.
Yours is dead center. It's good.
They stopped dribbling the ball next door. I think that helped.
The earthquake is dissipated.
Keep the ball at the other end of the court and we should be fine.
Exactly. 11:48 remaining. 6 apiece our score.
Is there a DJ for the game tonight? There was 2 years ago, remember that?
Yeah, there was.
DJ Shauna, PIUS graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's got bigger fish.
Yeah, she's on to much bigger things than
And
that.
they have a game tonight, that's right. The professional.
Yeah, she's amazing.
3 on the way off the mark. The only thing that hit was the floor.
Tess does a really great job of hiding how she's feeling after a play. That's the whole thing with the whole PIUS team. They run a little hot. I mean, they're not yes sir. Yeah, I mean, they'll run a little hot on you, but I mean, there's a lot of talent.
Good flash to the middle. She's got to get a little deeper.
Double and triple team turnover.
She waited too long. Good flash. You just got to turn and go.
Get it to Costa. Good things happen for PIUS when that happens. Drive, kick, nothing there. Wozniak swinging it left side.
Haven't seen Woz just cut loose and take some shots yet. Surprised.
Little shot fake sweep.
That's
pull
a
up.
nice. That's
a nice shot. You're right. That is a really nice shot.
Kennedy Banks.
She's got so much potential. Banks does.
Kenny turned her back on the play.
Can't do that,
Dominican just goes
Gotta
coast
play
to
on both
coast.
ends. Yep, you're right, Coach. Got to play both ends.
Taylor Baldwin finishing. She's got 6 of Dominican's 8. Actually, that's not true. She's got 4.
She got 4, and Burgess has 4.
Yeah, Burgess Schroeder has 4. Kick out. Banks lets it fly. No good. McGee, open court. A little pull-up 13-footer. Rattles off. Tess with the rebound. Push it. Push it real good. Oh, sorry.
Again, Pepas here.
Consistent with the other games. Just first 5-6 minutes, just not getting into the flow for either team.
I thought you were going to talk about terrible jokes. Okay, yeah, that's it.
They get worse or better, depending on how you look at it.
Depending on how many you've had.
9:53 remaining, tied at 8.
Nice.
Left-hand layup, rolls around. Moore, unable to come away with it. Got to give.
She traveled. Yep. Committed to the pass, and then it wasn't there and took one more step.
8 turnovers now, but you know what? I'm going to give them a lot of credit. Dominican looks a lot better than I anticipated.
Yeah, agree.
I expected this. I mean, I expected the turnovers with PIUS' pressure and strong D. PIUS coming off a big win last night, so things are a little sloppy. They're overlooking this Dominican team, and Dominican's really come out and taken it right at PIUS.
Good steal. Good steal.
There they go.
Hands on ball. Great job.
Tess crossing the timeline.
There's a shot.
Banks thought about it and said inside to Moore.
They're doing a nice job in shutting down Moore so far.
Yeah, it's been physical. They're just keeping her outside of the lane.
Tess ain't gonna go get that ball. I'm telling you right now.
It only tapped the clock, Cam. We're good.
Tess looked at it like, what do you want me to do about it?
Lob
Ooh, that's a tough
inside.
pass.
Yeah, you're not going to do well but to travel. She lost her footing. So turnover, big to a turnover. So we're going to redo this all over again. Coach Schramka, animated, wanted something to happen there.
You know, I was debating, Coach, on whether to come straight here or stop in Sun Prairie and watch Verona Sun Prairie.
Ooh. That's today, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be doing that game tonight, but they moved
that's
it up
right.
to 4 o'clock.
Yeah, they moved it to 4 o'clock. Yeah,
Verona
that's right.
hit an out-of-bounds shot with 2.5 seconds left after Sun Prairie hit a long 3 to tie. So Verona wins on a last-second buzzer beater.
Wow.
V-House.
Congratulations, Coach Murphy.
Coach Murphy.
Good take.
You want to follow somebody on social media? Offensive rebound and put back, no good. Moore pats it around and comes away with it. Follow Coach Murphy.
Angie Murphy. Amazing.
Her points are so strong and so good.
Short.
Banks short. Body's hitting the floor. Wozniak, no. Moore, she comes away with it. She's going to finish, draw the foul.
For sure, yeah, you could see that coming.
I was calling it before it happened because it was pretty evident. Here's how this is going to play out.
Gaden from Dominican just seemed frustrated on that whole possession. She got knocked down once, got up. Suddenly, Moore was in her face. She committed a foul and fell again. It's a tough stretch.
Yeah, that's a bad possession. Moore hits the free throw. That doesn't sound annoying. And the second. Is there an alarm going off somewhere around here? Stick around. At the conclusion of this one, we'll have our Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game. And if you're from PIUS and somebody goes and dominates that's already had one, well, too bad. We'd like to spread the wealth. Share the love.
I'm running out of PIUS people.
Yeah. Tried doing GTV.
We've got Maya Moore. We've got Waz.
We'll find someone. Don't you worry. So, Dominican, you go and pull this upset. We got plenty of candidates.
Yeah, we can go anybody.
10-8 the score. PIUS up. 3 on the way. No good.
Nice box out, Costa.
Going to the line. Wozniak. You know, she's missed the last couple threes. So how do you change that? You start attacking a little bit more. Go to the line. Focus on just knocking down some free throws. And she did that to perfection, and she's going to go shoot a couple.
PIUS has had a number of open outside looks. They just haven't got them to fall yet.
Second game in a back-to-back. And a hard-fought win last night as Wozniak hits the free throw.
My game earlier today, Wanakee 65, Platteville 50. Lauren Might was our player of the game, 13 points.
Wozniak hits the second, 12-8.
And a steal. Pull up. No good.
Oh,
We got something going on.
Coach, you'll appreciate this. Like the the Might family are really close with the Whitas from Germantown. So we got a shout out from the Whitas they were watching today. Maddie Whita and the gang from Germantown Volleyball.
Fun bunch to watch.
Yeah, they were fun.
Coach Wagner could not speak glowingly enough about them.
Yeah, rightfully so.
12-8 our score here. Pius up. But Dominican hanging around. Shot inside, Moore blocks it. Offensive rebound.
That's a foul.
Gonna go shoot 2.
Yep, that's foul.
Are they taking it right at Moore, Scott? Are you seeing that? I think are they trying to get her to get 3 fouls here?
I mean, if you're Dominican, that's what I would think that's what you want to do, right? She got 2 fouls early on. She's going to be the biggest difference maker in this game.
Yeah. University of Seattle commit.
Free throw rattles around and off. Sorry.
This last one on was on Wozniak, right? So she's got 2.
Okoro, 42% on the season.
And I'm guessing most of the offense for Pius comes through either Moore or Wozniak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So
Wizek too.
okay.
Yeah, Wizak, the 3 of them. Well, but Wizak's third. I mean, you got Costa. She's
She's the floor
the
general.
conduit. She does
Yeah.
everything. Everything flows through her.
But you got a situation where Wozniak and Moore both
Yeah.
have 2 fouls now.
You're
so
right. Yeah, Woz and Moore both with 2 fouls. 7 minutes to go.
Staying on the floor. Coach Herrick trusting his players. He does have a short bench. It's what he does. He keeps it short. Lob inside to Moore. Hits the
pass.
opposite
Wow.
cutter. Banks.
Great pass.
Good.
Not sure if that was designed or not. She turned around and knew exactly where Banks was going to be. It was a great play.
Deflected out of bounds.
Dominican, yeah, good call.
Into the first row. .651 remaining. Pius up 14-8. Dominican hasn't scored in quite some time.
They just can't seem to get into an offensive rotation. Not for lack of trying it. There's been a number of substitutions and rotations. They just cannot seem to find anything on offense to work right now. There's a cut.
Schroeder. There's a cut, but Costa beats her to the spot. You're not getting by Maya Moore. A little pull-up 8-footer off the mark. And then you work so hard to get that look and miss it. And then a pitch up ahead. Layup, no good. Burgess Schroeder rebounds. Another 8-footer. Another miss. Pius does not have a 24 in their program. Let's see if we can find it. Ah, that is Addison Miranda. Layup, good. Tori Costa. Costa's first 2 of the night.
And who did you say 24 was?
That is Addison Miranda. .535 remaining first half. Game number 5 of the Pius Pope Invitational. Got one more after this, a girls game, or a boys game.
It's on Banks.
It is. Gonna shoot some free throws. Stepping to the line, number 11, Kiana McGee. McGee, 79% on the season.
Dominican hasn't scored in quite a while.
It has been a long time.
They had that early 6-3 lead.
And free
Off the
throws. I
mark.
mean, they've missed, I think, 5 free throws in a row. Well, no.
Now a
They got
steal
3.
from Dominican.
And another foul. Coach Herrick getting a little frustrated right now with
Then we had a
All the
6-6
fouls.
tie, then an 8-8 tie, and have not scored since then. And that was at about the 14 or 13-minute mark. Back to the line for Kiana McGee, and
There
she
we
hits the
go.
first.
break the streak.
Second one rolls off.
Good board.
Nice board.
Maya snatching it out of the air.
She has such flashes that are just the raw talent is unbelievable.
No movement. Everybody's
No,
kind
I
of
was
standing
just saying the
around.
same thing. There is zero offensive movement here.
Banks threw it away. That's Pius' 7th turnover. It's not as if Dominican has this stellar pressure D, but
Good
layup,
take.
ooh, just rolls off. Ends up in the hands of Banks. Pius pushes. Kostuk splits. Dropping pass. Wozniak got it to go.
Great shot.
Woz found an angle. I don't know where she found it, but she found it. And now Pius has doubled up Dominican. 18-9, 4:30 remaining.
Dominican seems very confused right now.
It almost looks like they're running a four corners offense.
Yeah, well, one was calling for a screen, the other just was staring at her.
Are you talking to me?
3 on the way, no good. Ball batted around, ends up in Maya Moore's hands, as we're going to say often.
Yeah, good look ahead.
Layup, rolls around and down, Addison.
Yeah, they need a timeout.
Miranda knocks it down. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Sponsored by Jolly Good Soda. This is W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Two, one.
Back live, game number 5 of the Pope's Invitational. 4:01 remaining, first half. Pope's up 20-9 over Dominican. Former Metro Conference WISA basketball clash.
Ooh,
back in the
dating
day.
yourself there.
Yeah, I guess.
Hands off, yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy one on Kostuk. Can't do it.
A lot of fouls for Pius.
Well, that's 10. Okoro going back to the line to shoot 2.
Now Kostuk has 2.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting because Dominicans had shots. I mean, they're getting free throws. I mean they're drawing the fouls on the right people. They just have not been able to convert at the line.
That was one bonus. She gets the first. Yeah, you're right. Don't need to go anywhere. Right here seems all right.
There you
And
go.
2. Gets them both. Okoro knocks them down. 20-11 our score. Well, you can see how Dominican plays at that 44-point pace.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, this is a team that's 9-6, 5-4 in the Metro Classic. So, you know, they've been successful with this theory and this formula. You know, Pius is not knocking down shots. Dominican's hanging around. Grace Martin checking in. Tori Kostuk taking a break.
You know what's funny is this is my 4th game seeing Pius, and I will say this, and you know, it's meant in the best possible way, but they always play at the level of their competition. You know, just a little bit above that.
And they're 13-2, so
right.
And coming off of a win over the #1 ranked team in the area in Pewaukee. So, to your point, layup good.
And to your point earlier, that's got to be factoring into how this game has been going tonight.
No doubt. Yeah,
you know, that's an emotional win, and
you're going to play a D3 team that's, you know, a school that's got 400 kids in it. And
5:30 in the afternoon, kind of a weird time on a
that
Saturday.
Too, sure,
weird.
sure. Put it all together. We found enough excuses for you, Pius.
Absolutely.
But let's give credit to Dominican.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Offensive rebound, ball stays there.
And again,
patience.
Patience, but but very little movement.
Banks, little 8-footer,
There you
got
go. Good
it.
shot.
We've got about 20 minutes of prime viewership left, and it's going to fall off a cliff.
Yeah, right? Give them the best
It's
we
been
got?
fun.
Is that what you're saying?
It's been
Steal.
fun.
Good steal. Go to the hoop. There you go. Nice move.
No good.
And another steal.
Cornelius loses it. Pius gathers 2:10 remaining first half, 22-13.
And out of bounds. Bad pass, Dominican ball.
That's the 8th turnover for Pius. As we approach the 2-minute mark.
2 minutes here. Just like to see Dominican just go on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah.